darlings. Um, so, welcome to today's lunar eclipse show. I'm not lunar. It's a solar. You know, the moon gets between the sun and us, so that's a lunar. So it's a freaking eclipse, and the sun's involved. And I'm usually smarter than this, but everything. I don't know. I don't usually blame the stars for what goes on with me, but it definitely felt like something was getting between me and just functional normality today. So if you had that kind of day, you're not alone. I'm right here with you. Just stare deep in my eyes. But today it was an eclipse in Libra. And so wherever Libra is in your chart, I'll give you a moment so you can go look. It's a moment to kind of pause and almost like wiping old computer programs and then resetting them the way you want. I didn't know it was an eclipse today. I just knew that I wanted to spend like 3 hours meditating, which is altogether as much meditating as I've done in the last 10 years previously. But for some reason, today it was like, going to meditate. So there's a very strong energy for change, good change. It's also going to happen kind of harmoniously because Libras are so nice. Okay, you know what? They're not actually that nice. They're nice, but they're also straightforward. Let's put it that way. Never ask a Libra their opinion of your new dress unless you actually want to hear that. So an eclipse in Libra is going to give you time in that section of your chart to just pause, look at what stuff is doing right now, see which of that you want to keep, wipe out the rest, and reset. You get a little time to do this too, because as my friend Elizabeth Grace always says, who is a great astrologer, elizabethgrace.com, Elizabeth with an S. It's a little like in the book Make Way for Ducklings, which is a children's book that I hope you know. It's a wonderful classic. It's about this hard-boiled Boston cop who stops a huge, busy street in Boston, like holds it up because there's a mama duck and her 9 ducklings crossing. And he holds the traffic up, for as long as it takes for them to pass safely. So the universe is going to give you enough time to kind of process this reset you're doing. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because what I'm going to do is get to the psychic tarot weather, which, as you know, is just like regular weather, except less damaging to crops. Really interesting cards today, too. As you know, the first card is for the beginning of the week, which is today, tomorrow, next day. Second card, kind of cover the weekend, maybe Monday. Third card is every day through next Wednesday, when you'll tune in again and find out what next week looks like. So, and again, even if you're just walking through the room and you didn't even mean to have this show on. Hi, Kara in Philadelphia. I'll be with you in about 3 minutes. Just going to do the psychic. I love Philadelphia. Just got back from there. Okay. So as I was saying, this applies to you, even if you didn't mean to tune into the show. And if you didn't, shame on you, but now you know better. Even if you're just walking through the room and this is on, this still applies to you. I'm always shocked to find that when I do the tarot psychic weather, it actually applies to me too. I'll be like midweek going, that thing that just happened, that's exactly what the card said. So no one is immune. Okay, the first card is kind of interesting. Different readers read this different ways. I always think of it as the good planning ahead makes for a successful outcome card. Some tarot readers read it as more negative, but honestly, in 20 years I've been doing this, it just means if you plan now, things would be a lot easier coming up. And here's the deal. If you look at this guy, he looks a little shifty. There was going to be big bloody battle with their enemies tomorrow, right? Why can't I never hold this right? There we go. But he snuck into the enemy's camp and stole all their swords tonight. So no bloody battle tomorrow. Nobody dies. And P.S. got a lot of nice new swords. So you're going to be planning for something in the future. Even if you're not good at planning, today is a really good day to reset that. Now, the Queen of Cups is a lovely, sensitive woman, probably Pisces, she says in her own Pisces way, Cancer or Scorpio. They're all water signs. This is a kind of intuitive, sensitive, kind of dreamy woman who has a lot of good qualities, except if she's like me, she can trip over a dust moat. I have fallen down so much today. Anyway, but this is somebody in your immediate vicinity who's going to help you out with something. So it can also be a mom card. So if you're not trying to be a mom, it might be good to like put on that wetsuit right about now. But I think it's somebody helpful in your vicinity who's kind of dreamy and intuitive. And lastly, my favorite card to get one of for people I love, which is you, is the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is a great card because, as you can see, it's a slightly goofy guy with a weird hat. He looks a little smug, but he's sitting in front of 9 golden cups. And those 9 golden cups symbolize the things in his life that he worked very hard on to get right. So if you've been working very hard, both in your life and on yourself, good news. This is the earned happiness card. The Romani people also call it the wish card. And so they say, when you see this card, you should close your eyes and make a wish. Let's all do that. Okay. I'm looking around and Brad Pitt actually isn't here. So maybe it'll work for you. No kidding. Okay. And thank you. So that's what our week looks like. It looks like, no, I've forgotten. It looks like good planning, then a helpful, loving, sort of poetic woman, and then wishes granted card. Okay. Ready? My darling, you still there, my Philadelphia angel?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good. Thank you for being so patient. So I like to connect to people through the birthday. What's your birthday?
December the 8th.
Oh, Sagittarius. Is it Cara or Kara?
Carver.
Pretty name. I like your vibe. Tell my little Sagittarius. What's your question? It feels like there's a question you almost don't want to ask because it's too personal or you're afraid to find out the answer. That's the question I want.
Oh, shucks. It's about my ex.
Ooh, handsome and charismatic, but not good, but handsome and charismatic. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of a player. Very attractive.
Yes.
Very. Like, if I wasn't a stronger woman, I'd be like, and what's his phone number? But I am a strong woman. I'm not going to do that. If you're feeling like he might circle back to you, how long has it been now? I think it's been months, not years. Tell me.
2 months.
Yeah. I think he's going to circle back because you have an authenticity and a sincerity and a softness that he needs in his life and he doesn't find except for you. I think the women he usually runs after are kind of like, I don't know, kind of shallow, and you're everything but shallow. I also think that he's terrified of commitment. But I think you guys really got along. Really unusually well. Did you feel like you could be yourself with him? He definitely felt like he could be himself with you. My dear, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Do you both have kids?
He has 3 and I have 2.
2. Yeah. Okay. That's what I was getting. I think your kids are kind of different in age, but I think they met and they kind of got along, right? I mean, you guys could kind of do the family thing pretty easily. He's just he's not as young as he used to be, and I think he's trying to recapture his youth, but he's going to realize that that's not actually worth it. That was one time in our life, and this time is different and better. And B, he's not getting not getting the bites on that bait he used to, if you catch my drift.
Yes.
I'm not saying that he's going to settle for you, but I think he's going to realize, not immediately, but sometime in the next 3 months, it feels like, I think he's going to realize that his best future is with you and with the sincerity, comfort, and love that you provide. Because I don't think he's going to get that anymore. And I think his Playboy days should be behind him. I think they are too. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
I love your kids, by the way. They're very cool.
Thank
A boy and a girl, or 2 girls?
Yes, ma'am. Boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl, yeah. And they're very different, but they're very sweet. They're very loving. You did a good job there. You really did.
Thank you.
So I think he's going to come back around. And I think you guys make a really good looking couple too, because from what I can see with my heart, you're not exactly chopped liver, as we said. You're very attractive too. So let him figure it out on his own. He's going to circle back. I'm pretty sure of it. Does that help?
Yes.
Okay, my love. Any other questions? As long as they're not calculus or geography. Everything else good?
My other question is about my husband that I've been trying to get a divorce from for almost 10 years now.
Oh, God, that guy. Oh. Oh. Well, I mean, you know why. I think once this other guy comes back and you guys can kind of team up on your husband. I don't even like to say a husband because he just has not been a husband. And he's not. Oh, what is wrong with him?
One of those.
Yeah. I know I can feel like one of those energy. I just want to be like, poosh, go away. One well-placed meteorite. Boom. Sorry, that wasn't very nice of me. I don't like him. He hasn't been good to his kids. He hasn't been responsible. It feels like he's got some sort of substance problem or alcohol problem. He just feels really irresponsible, and I don't know who he thinks he is. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, the divorce will come through. You're going to have to take the papers away from him, do all the work. He's not going to do it himself. He just isn't. He's not that kind of person. No, he's just not responsible. Yeah, so you're probably going to have to do all that yourself. I'm really sorry, but the sooner you can get divorced from that guy, the better. Okay. All right, my love. I hope my battery stays on. Okay, dear. I hope that helps. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And now I've got. Take care, my love. Call back soon. I've got somebody else from Philadelphia. So, hi, Kathleen.
Hi. How are you?
Home again, Kathleen. I'm good. I'm hoping my battery holds up because I don't know. It's just been one of those days. So if I vanish, don't take it personally.
Okay.
Okay. I get 12 minutes. All right, my love. I like to connect with people through their birthdays. And when is your birthday?
May 24th. And I was born in 91.
Oh, I've got shoes older than you, please. Okay. You're just a baby. And you're Gemini. My whole week has been Geminis. My private client, Gemini, which is great. I love Geminis. They're always entertaining. Both of them. In fact, both of you are entertaining. I have a Gemini brother and a Gemini sister. It's like having 4 siblings for the price of 2.
Oh, geez.
It's great. I love Geminis. You guys, you're a lot of fun. You also feel like you've got some earth in your chart because you feel like you're able to be sparkly because you are sparkly, but you're also able to be grounded. So good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Good, nice. I like you. Okay, my angel.
Aww.
Ask me the question you don't want to ask me. Thank you. Hey, that makes me happy. Yeah.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Oh, I said, ask me the question you least want to ask me. The one that you're scared to get an answer to. Well, you can ask anything you want. Yeah, that one.
Am I in the right direction of, my life purpose or soul journey? I'm feeling like stuck.
I
It's been
think
a
you
really
are.
rough year, and
Oh my God. Right? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean
really
to
bad.
interrupt you. Yeah.
No, you're okay. Like a really something that one of those things you never think you would survive, but here I am.
Oh, honey, I had that year 2 years ago, and I'm here to tell the tale. And you are coming out of it stronger, wiser, cooler. You lost some weight, all good. Not that you needed to, but you really made it through that, and you really got handed a big steaming plate of poop this year. But here's the
Yeah.
thing about your soul's purpose. We all think that it's like, oh, I have to get the right job. I have to. You're living your soul's purpose by being yourself, what you're doing. Your soul's purpose is to
Mhm.
be exactly who you are, because believe me when I say you're the only person, actually the only living thing ever that's like you. If you could see
Mhm.
yourself the way the universe sees you, you would be dancing until you fell over because you're so cool. And there's only one of you. So just by breathing
Love
and
that.
getting out of the house, it's really true. So,
I'm really trying.
let me put it this way. Like when you read words in a book, the words they're just words, but they symbolize something much bigger. Um, who you think you are symbolizes something so much bigger and more powerful than you can see right now. But you're the only one of you that's ever lived. So um, the way you express and you're very aligned with your higher self. I can tell you that. Whether you
Oh,
meditate, whether you
that's good.
pray, whether you just don't throw yourself out a window every Thursday, just being yourself, you're really aligned with your higher self. And you have such respect and kindness with people that you interact with every day. And life is lived
Mhm.
day to day. It's so you might be you might not be quite on the career path that's perfect for you. You're going to be, because
Yeah.
you've made that intention. And it is amazing if you just do your best at whatever work you're doing. It's amazing how what you're supposed to do shows up. And that's a kind of strange thing.
Yeah.
So I worked for a designer named Norma Kamali once, very famous designer. And she told me that she started out working part time for a travel agency, but she was so efficient, she did her job so well that they wound up like having her travel and do more stuff. And then she went to London and she saw fashion. And but the thing is,
Mm.
because she did what she was doing so well without effing off, she got the opportunity to become a designer. I forget how it got from travel agent to designer, but
Wow. Yeah,
so I think that
I lost my job in June due to not even any reason besides grief. I've never been
yeah.
fired before, and it's just been a rough, you know, coming up almost a
Can I tell
year.
you?
It's been a
Can I
really.
tell you something else? Every
Mhm.
every person I know who's really really good at their job got fired this year, almost without fail. One of my
Yeah, it's just like, what in the heck? I mean, looking at it now, they did me a favor because they didn't give me time off at the time of that I needed
mhm,
off due to I lost. I don't know
you
if I'm supposed to say,
you
but I
lost a
lost
bunch of people.
my mom
Yeah,
unexpectedly.
I'm so
Traumatically.
sorry.
So
Oh
no,
God, I
thank
did.
you. So I didn't have any time off. They
Oh,
made me work on the day for services. So
what?
it's like I knew,
What?
yeah. So I think
What?
the universe was kind of like,
Get out of there. Those
you're
people
not
are.
going to leave, so I'm going to make you.
Oh my! You shouldn't be. That's. I can't. Oh my! It took me 2 years to get over my. I'm just getting over it, and it was 2 years ago. And like you, I had a bunch of
Yeah.
other stuff happen at the same time. Fiance banished. Like I broke my.
I had my
Like
second
you.
child. I was still a little
Yeah.
infant baby when I lost her, and everything just kind of, So I'm trying to pick up like the pieces and,
You're doing
just
great. And your
feel a
mom.
little stuck.
Tell me your mom's first name and birthday really quick,
Her
if you
name
don't
is
mind.
Kathleen also. Her name's Kathleen too, and her birthday is 12/7/53.
Her birthday's what? 7?
December 7th.
Oh, oh, your kid. It was my dad's birthday. That's
She
wild.
passed like 4 days after her birthday.
Pearl Harbor Day. We used to sing "Happy Day that will live in
Mhm.
infamy to you." Yeah. Um, She's really present. Oh, she's pretty too. She has the
Thank
most
you.
beautiful and kindest eyes. Oh,
I
she just
miss them. Yeah.
adores you. Do you have a brother too?
Yes.
Yeah. Um,
Mm.
she loves you guys. So I don't know if there's three of you or two of you. I feel like there's two, but I might be wrong. But
We're the youngest, the two that she's talking about. They're 7, but we're the babies. So
okay, yeah, I think that's why I don't have time to go for the rest. Um, you and your brother. She wants you to be closer. She wants him to be more supportive of you, but she loves you and she is so proud of you. And she's so sorry that she went without being able to make it an easier blow for you. She really helping you from the other side. Let me tell you a secret about other side stuff. This is from somebody, I didn't believe in any of this stuff until suddenly people started showing up and being like, I'm dead. That's nice. Can I go back to sleep now? Um, so what she is saying is that you can ask her for help. They can't volunteer help unless it's life or death, but you can ask her for help and she will give it to you. After my dad passed, I was taking care of my mom and I needed money. I'm like, Dad, please get me some publicity. 2 days later, the New Yorker called out of the blue. I mean, out of the blue. What did that do an article on you? Ask your mom for help. She really wants to help you. Did she have a sister who passed as well? Or an aunt?
yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Sister or aunt? I can't tell. Okay. They'll both help you.
Well, yeah, her sister, her younger sister, and then recently my dad's side, my aunt just passed away a month ago.
Okay. Sorry, I was getting both of them. I'm sorry. What a great year this has been.
Oh, sorry.
Fabulous. Luckily, next year is going to be a lot better. Also, I think the fact that both my callers are from Philadelphia, one's December 7th, one's December 8th, was the young lady before you, is a sign. That much synchronicity is always a sign that somebody in the other side is going, hi, I'm right here. I love you. I haven't gone far. I'm just kind of in the next room. You can't see the next room, but I'm there. And she's like, and she is so with you. What a lovely person she was. Really lovely person. Wow.
She could do that to everybody. It's like all she had to do was be near you and you were instantly in this, upbeat, happy.
Real healer. And she did so much for everybody and never talked about it.
Yes.
There are like people out there who didn't know what she did for them. Oh, I just love her. Kathleen, you're awesome. And I've got Kathleen here and she's doing great. She is really proud of you. It's kind of strange.
Thank you so much.
Did she curl her hair? Did she have curly hair?
She has curly hair.
Okay, that's what I'm getting. Auburn or brown? And short kind of, and bob. Yeah. I love her.
She's not going. Yeah, it was always usually long, but yeah.
Okay.
It's long.
Sorry. I can see to the shoulders. I can see the hair.
That's probably,
I get points for the other. Did she have a hazel or dark eyes?
Green.
Okay, I should have said green because hazel and green, same thing to me. Beautiful eyes. Absolutely kind, loving, and as the Irish say, put in with a smutty finger, which means she had dark lashes. Beautiful eyes. Very soft skin. Oh, she wasn't very old. She 56 or 62?
Those are probably her sister's age. She passed 40 days after her 70th birthday.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm getting.
No, don't be sorry. It's probably the sisters around my aunt's confusing you.
Yeah, no, there are. Everybody's hanging. Oh, it's Irish. Like I'm half Irish. Everybody hangs out.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a whole powwow, probably.
Her family's partly from the coast and partly from Middle Ireland, so it feels like either Cork or Galway and like Clare.
Yes.
The great song. She'd like you to hear this great song called "From Clare to Here." If you want to look it up, Nancy. Before we found, it's a long, long way from Clare to here. It's a long, long way from Clare to here. So I don't know why she's asked me to sing that, but you guys.
My partner's from Ireland too. He's been here in the U.S. with us for a good bit, but he still has his accent. She adored him,
There you
so
go.
that's probably why she's bringing that.
Yeah, I think she is. She's also, you guys had a musical bond. You used to sing together or listen to music together.
Yeah.
Hooray for the Clancy brothers. That's what I say. All right, darling, we've got 30 seconds. So what I'd like to tell you is from here on in, it gets so much better for you. The worst is over. So just get a job that you can like and live with. Look a little higher than you think you can. And you're going to be fine. You're going to be employed by Christmas. And everything's working out. And ask her for help. Boy, does she love you.